Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, our channel name is Gangle's Treasures, and my daughter and I, but she's not here right now, go on what we consider thrifting adventures, trying to find things, as Dante says, on the cheap to sell for on the high. Fly, go away. And if you didn't check out my Goodwill trip that I posted on Wednesday, you got to go back and check that out because you'll see where I found all of these and how I found them. But let's get started because this is the Goodwill haul. And one of the first things I found was this Oster. And it's not just the blender, it's the kitchen center. So it could actually have the mixer on it and put the bowls here. My mom had one of the other kind. But anyway, I paid $8.99 for this, which I was a little surprised. But it sells consistently for between $19 and $29. I did get it tested. I plugged it in. It does make a little strange sound. It makes a whirring. So I'm going to have David look at it and have him listen to it and see whether he thinks that the motor's almost gone. Because if it's almost gone, I'll just sell it for parts. I can still probably get 12 to 15 for it, and they sell pretty consistently. As you can tell, my shelves are getting quite full. But we will put that right up there for right now. And then I found a set of bongos. They don't have a wonderful sound, but they are bongos. They are unbranded. It is faux leather. You can tell because you feel the bottom. And I did find an exact match for these in the sold comps. They sold for $24.99. So I will be listing mine for $24.99 plus shipping. And the Oster will be going up plus shipping also. And then I found this. A Wherever Super Shooter. The electric food gun. Fast, fun, easy with a professional touch. So there's 9 different, I would say tips, but it's not tips. It's just the fronts. So you make that shape of cookie. There's 9 of those. Everything's in there. I've opened it up. The box looks a little bit rough, but inside it doesn't look like it's been used at all. Everything's in there. All the little tip shapes are in the actual container that they came in. Oh, cookie discs. They're called cookie discs. I should have read that first. And I paid $3.59 for this, and they consistently sell for between $20 and $24. In fact, I think that's already listed. And Christmas lights. These, they're taped at this end, and they're taped at this end. And it doesn't look like the tape has ever been broken. So part of me wants to slice it open to make sure, I mean, there's something in there, but I don't know that it's Christmas lights. If I'm going to sell these, and I want to be able to sell them as brand new, I need to keep them taped. If I want to sell them as used and make sure they're in there, make sure they work, I have to cut them open. I don't know what to do. What would you do? Would you open them up and check and make sure they're in there and see if they work? Or would you just leave them taped and sell them as new? I paid $1.79 for these, and the comps for these were all over the place. They were anywhere from $7.50 to $19.99. But if I'm going to sell these for new, they're going to be up there toward the $19.99 mark. And Christmas sells all year long. This little lovelies has a gold, I don't know if you can see has the gold rim all the way around. Has a pretty floral, it almost looks like floral stamps the way it's done. It's got gold on the handle, and it has the underplate, has gold on the handles. And I paid 99 cents for the bottom plate, and I paid 99 cents for the top plate. And the underneath side is a little hard to read, but it is Edwin Knowles. And actually I got 10% off, so I paid 89 cents for each of these. So, you know, let's say I have $2 in it. And there is one listed and one sold. And the one that sold for $26.90. So I will be listing this at $26.90 after I use my Gooby Gone and get the stickers off the bottom. And I don't want to set that over there. I don't want it to fall. I didn't want it to fall. And this, I don't know if you remember seeing it sitting on the end cap, and it was taped really weird. It was taped one side of the bowl. The bowl is removable, but this is the original bowl that it comes with. It is sterling silver plate. It is Reed and Barton, which is on the bottom. I don't know if you can read it. I don't even know if it's upside down because I don't have my glasses on, but it's Reed and Barton. Somebody has one of these listed, just the metal part, not the glass, for $202. I will not be listing mine for $202. There is several that have sold without the bowl in the $20 to $30 range, but since I have the bowl, there is one that was sold for about $55 with the bowl. I guess these are highly collectible, sought after. When I saw it, I was like, it's probably silver plate, but it's probably something pretty nice. So I will probably be listing mine in the $52 to $55 range. So that would be $45 on that one, $20. So just selling those two, I've paid for everything I bought. And I also got a little light set, but I got those for me because David and I have been out in the yard for the last 2 days, front yard and the backyard, and getting things cleaned up and hedges trimmed and all that kind of stuff. And we realized that the Christmas lights that we had in the front are not working. So it's either sit down and go through every single bulb and change the bulb, or we could just get some new ones. So we got some new ones. Also, I don't know if you remember me picking this up. You didn't get to see it very well because I didn't put it in front of the camera. But I got this for our new house that we don't have yet. We're not even ready to move, but I thought this would look really pretty out on the back porch or in the garden. And I liked it because it was white instead of black. And I liked it because it has the butterflies on it. It does use just a little tea candle. And I paid $2.99 for that. I also bought this basket. If you remember, I did go down the baskets. We talked about baskets. You know, you can find Longaberger baskets on the cheap. They sell really well. People collect them. This, however, is not a Longaberger basket. It's just a nice, sturdy basket. It's got all the pieces intact. Well, maybe that one's starting to come off. There's one broken one, but it's sturdy enough. I got this for me so that I can go out to the garden and pick tomatoes and pick green beans and not carry a Walmart bag, or not carry them in my hand and make 4 trips back to the house. Seems like there was something else I got, and it isn't right here. I don't know where my file is. But so there will be a quick short haul. As you know, I am being a lot more careful in the things that I'm buying. I'm looking more carefully at them for how fast they sell, or their sell-through rate. Now the Barton, Reed and Barton, this one might sit here for a month, I'm thinking. And this one might sit for a month also. But because there's only one other listed, if somebody wants it, there's only 2 possible that they can buy on eBay. And I have one of the few that has the bowl with it. And The Bongo sell consistently, the Oster sells consistently, the Super Shooter sells consistently. I didn't stop and actually figure out the sell-through rate for every single one. We will do that one of these times, but not today. Because as you can tell, I'm in the garage. And it's a little warm out here. So we will call that a wrap for the Goodwill haul. I almost said the Goodwill bins haul because I'm thinking about going to the bins next week. We're going to call this a wrap for the local Goodwill haul for this week. Again, if you didn't see that, you need to go back and check it out. It should be the video just before this one. And please hit that like button. It does help the channel, helps the algorithm. If you post a comment, just say hi, just say I like this that you got, I like that you got, I wouldn't have bought that, did you see this? Something. Say something. That also helps the algorithm and helps the channel. And you might as well hit that subscribe button if you made it this far through the video, and check out some of our other videos. We've got some great shipping tips, how to get something in a box when you just need a little bit more room in that box. And if you'd like me to go in deeper into, I just posted last week or the week before, things that I wish I'd known before I started reselling. If you're new to reselling or you've started and you're like, feel like you're floundering, believe me, I felt like I was floundering. Even with everybody out there on eBay doing all their videos, I still felt like I was floundering. There's this large learning curve. Go back and check that out. If there's something in there that you want me to go more in depth in, mailing specifically for and shipping, the difference between first class mail, priority mail, flat rate, doing USPS, ground, UPS, FedEx. I personally would not ship anything FedEx, especially if I was shipping it back north. They're having terrible, terrible problems with their shipping. But as always, after you leave that comment and hit the subscribe button and turn on that bell for notifications, remember that you're blessed to be a blessing. So go out and make today a great day.